Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching yet another episode of Lima Shenanigans of 1977, and this episode is about WrestleMania 40 Sunday Night Event Center. And now, here's the host of Lima Shenanigans of 1977, the man himself, Eric M. Lima.
Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Episode 1329, ladies and gentlemen. We just got finished watching WrestleMania. We had a little talk about it. It's the 8th of April, 2024, 12:09 p.m. We're going to be talking about what happened on WrestleMania Sunday. And all I can say is, Triple H said it last night. We're embarking in a new era. And this was an era that a lot of us were hoping to have, and a lot of us wrestling fans, and I think the ability to not be tribalistic against some people in the wrestling business, in the wrestling industry. And after watching WrestleMania with my good friends tonight, and I want to thank Anthony Hardy for coming on, and for coming on and joining Jordy, myself, Nick Infante, and everyone else in the live chat. I'm cheating too. Trying to stay awake so I can get through this. Then I'm gonna, after I upload this video, I'm gonna get some sleep. Since I'm on vacation, this WrestleMania has been one of the best WrestleManias ever. People say which one is better, night one or night two? Definitely night two. And there's some obvious reasons why. So we're going to get right into it. Okay? So bear with me here, folks. And the War and Treaty sing God Bless America to kick off the show. And then the first shocking return to the WWE, Stephanie McMahon. We thought that this is the first WrestleMania without a McMahon running things, or even without a McMahon appearance. But Stephanie McMahon came back in support of her husband and saying this will be the Paul Levesque era, or as I like to call it, the Renaissance era. To me, it's a wrestling renaissance in the WWE. What wrestling is all about. I noticed that Stephanie did not acknowledge any other member of her family except for her husband, Triple H. And I think that's a big, huge, huge deal. Stephanie knows and understands what this era would mean, not just to her husband, but to all of us wrestling fans. Then it kicked off with the World Heavyweight Championship matchup, and Drew McIntyre came in with a bunch of bagpipers playing Roddy Piper's theme song, and then it morphed over to his music. But Seth Rollins, his entrance is full of people who dress like they're Mardi Gras or Adam Rose's Rosebuds, and it was the craziest outfits I've ever seen. I was like, they must get paid a lot of money to do that, and it was really cool. Seth Rollins, with his crazy outfits as usual, was defending his World Heavyweight title against Drew McIntyre. This was a fight. CM Punk was joining on commentary during this time. Then Drew McIntyre finally won the title. And as he was celebrating, he went over to his wife, presented her the championship, tried to take a selfie with it. And then he starts taunting CM Punk and trash-talking CM Punk. So CM Punk's like, you better watch it. So Drew McIntyre's doing a lot of this. CM Punk decided he finally snapped. He starts attacking Drew McIntyre, took off his arm brace, hits him with it. I think he blew a kiss to Drew McIntyre's wife. But then Damian Priest's music played. Finally, he's like, I had a hunch. When CM Punk was attacking Drew McIntyre, he said, watch. Damian Priest is going to cash in the Money in the Bank. Sure enough, he did. And then there was another title match. And Damian Priest is your new World Heavyweight Champion. That's right. And the Judgment Day came out to celebrate with him. Well, you lose the tag team titles the night before, and then all of a sudden, let's see if we can make a negative, turn negative into positive, and that's what Damian Priest did. It was a smart move on his part. I was glad he cashed in. You know, when they lost the belts, I was like, I had a feeling that Damian Priest is going to cash in the Money in the Bank somehow, and that he did exactly that. So, it's the second time at WrestleMania a Money in the Bank cash in has been executed perfectly. Then the next matchup, Snoop Dogg decided to join on commentary as and then another surprise that there will be a special guest referee for the six-man street fight. Bubba Ray Dudley, the Hall of Famer, was going to special guest referee this fight, and they did the Street Profits and Bobby Lashley, aka the Pride, with Fab in the corner, and it go up against the Final Testament, the Authors of Pain, and Karrion Kross with Scarlett Bordeaux and Paul Ellering in their corner. And the ladies went at it. I had a feeling that was going to happen. Like, both ladies sent each other to the table. And then the Street Profits and Bobby Lashley helped, do the was up thing. And then they said, get the table. And they did the Devon get the table thing. So they got out of the ring, got one table, but that was propping Karrion Kross on. The table broke by itself, and he was laughing, ha ha, and they started punching down, and they did it again though, and they got to the table, and they ended up winning the match. So the Street Profits and Lashley won the matchup. Caleb Braxton interviewed WWE Hall of Famer Paul Heyman, who was also the wise man to the tribe, to ask him about Bloodline Rules. He explained what Bloodline Rules was all about. And LA Knight arrives at the link in the Slim Jim car to present the car to the winners via getting them the keys. LA Knight and AJ Styles went one-on-one. As LA Knight entered the ring, he hands the keys over to an older fan with her and her husband. They were the winners of that contest, the Slim Jim. Then the fight happened between Knight and Styles, and LA Knight ended up winning the matchup. And then they had the class of 2004 introduced, and Paul Heyman was the last one to be introduced. Then the United States title was on the line. Logan Paul entered in the ring in a huge Prime truck with the Prime mascot and all. And excuse me, give me just a second here. This was a heck of a matchup until that Prime mascot got involved. I come to find out, it was like, I think it was Ice Slow Speed or something like that, Ice Shot Speed. I don't know. He starts taunting Randy Orton. Randy Orton kicked him down. He got an RKO for his troubles, but still, thanks to Logan Paul and his brass nuts, Logan Paul is still United States champion. Then the women's title was on the line. Io Sky versus Bayley. Io Sky entered the ring. The rest of Damage Control was supporting her, but they walked back to the locker room. But Bayley had like an Egyptian-like entrance. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a new women's champion. Bayley has ended a 100-plus day reign of Io Sky. Bayley is your new women's champion. Snoop Dogg comes back out with the Philadelphia Eagles cheerleaders and the mascot to address tonight's single record from Philly. 72,555 people in attendance for WrestleMania. 40 in the combined total at the Lincoln Memorial Field for both nights. 298 people. Almost 145,300 people in attendance for WrestleMania. Then it comes the main event. The Universal title In the Bloodline Rules match, Roman Reigns defends against Cody Rhodes. Now the matchup was going pretty good. Both men were going one-on-one. There was a time where the table was supposed to be was going to be brought out. Roman Reigns says, "No, I'm doing this one-on-one. I'm putting them back." So then they went at it, and then the kendo sticks came out to play and everything else. And as Cody Rhodes was trying to get the upper hand, and here's where the fun begins, ladies and gentlemen. You're talking about the most interesting storyline, and I think it was the Angel Roach. Angel, you mentioned that expect a lot of insanity in that matchup. You're hitting right on the nail on the head, man. First, Jimmy Uso came out to try to help out the Tribal Chief. But then Jey Uso came out, decided to fight his brother. And then Solo Sikoa came out and did a little Samoan spike, and Cody Rhodes kept on kicking out, and they continued to attack him until John Cena came out. And him and Solo Sikoa went at it, and then he got a few licks in against Roman Reigns. But as John Cena was walking around trying to stay on top of things, here comes The Rock. And The Rock and John Cena squared off, and they decided to go at it. But as John Cena was still continuing to whipping Cody Rhodes with the title, a gong was sounded, the lights went out, lights went back on. In fact, no, wait a minute, hold up. And then the Shield music was being played, a lot of mind games going on. The Rock wants to know what the heck is going on. We all thought Dean Ambrose was back to play a role in this. Seth Rollins as a Shield gear gets involved, but then was stopped by Roman Reigns and everybody else. And stopped by The Rock as well. And then, as The Rock continues taunting Cody Rhodes, bullying Cody Rhodes with the belt that says Mama Rhodes on, the lights went out, and the gong was heard. Lights went back on. A street-clad Undertaker looks at The Rock in fury and ended up chokeslamming him to the point where when the lights went on and went back on, went back off and went back on again, The Rock was nowhere to be seen. And then, ladies and gentlemen, after 2 or 3 crossroads, the story is officially finished. The new WWE World Universal Undisputed Heavyweight Champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. The story was finished. Finally, took him 2 years to do so. And yes, we have our new WWE Heavyweight Champion. Cody Rhodes, yes. Congratulations, Roman Reigns. 1,300 plus days, had an excellent run. Get some rest. Be home with your wife and daughter. And keep fighting that leukemia battle even though you're in remission. Hopefully you beat it whole. A lot of rest can help you out in a long way. And then after the celebration came around, Cody's family, his sister, husband, his brother-in-law, and his niece and nephew or 2 nephews were in the ring along with Owens, Orton, Cena, Punk, CM Punk, LA Knight, Sami Zayn, and Jey Uso. They were all celebrating with him in the middle of the ring. And then Cody Rhodes dresses the Philly crowd. And then we get 2 more people that made it all possible. Bruce Pritchard and Triple H. Both men came down and Triple H hugged them. That's right. The story is officially finished. Cody Rhodes is your new WWE Undisputed World Heavyweight Universal Champion. What do we go from here? We got the Raw after WrestleMania, folks. We shall see what happens. That's all the time we have on this show. Episode 1329, and hopefully I will, since I'm on vacation, hopefully I will get up early. If not, I'm probably going to sleep in. That's what I'm going to do. And, I'm probably going to sleep in because it's already Monday. So, I will see you guys later. You guys have a wonderful day. Until the next episode comes rolling around. Mr. Announcer, take us home.
That is all for today's episode. This is your announcer speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, doing for Bob Saget Productions, and in association with a Raven Bofa Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching today's episode. Tune in next time for another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Goodbye for now.